inform you and kind of allow you to move through this pandemic with what you know about human behavior?
Yeah, so I mean, I do the mental health services for our agency.
Mm,
So we're kind of always looking at, or at least when you're trained as a social worker, like we really are trying to see how the environmental factors,
mm,
are going to impact the client. And so it was one of those things when the beginning started with the lockdowns,
mm,
because I work in a domestic violence shelter. So we
mm,
already had the shelter was full of families when they started locking things down. So that was
mm,
kind of the first, um, I guess you could say, like insight into the pandemic was the families in our shelter weren't allowed to go out anymore because they were also on lockdown. So just seeing how that impacted them, because they're in our shelter seeking independence, like they're trying to get back into their own living space. And so to tell a person in that state that, hey, you can't leave and you can't go out and continue to build your life was really difficult to see because again, they're in our program because they're trying to get back to living a more, typical life in their own living space. And so a lot of the clients struggled with that at the beginning.